Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Well, Labour, especially Keir Starmer, they have something to celebrate today. They've won the Scottish by-election. I suppose that's a bit of good news for Starmer. He thinks he thinks that his Scottish by-election win, he'll forget all his troubles and they'll all go away. Well, they're not. They're not going to go away. They won't go away. His problems will still be there. Next week, he'll still have his problems. He'll have a nice, quiet weekend, and he'll be back to square one again next week. Well, Labour won the Scottish by-election, beating the SNP. The SNP came second. Reform came third. And as for the Tories, well, they came a lonely fourth. I suppose Starmer will think, oh, we're on our way back. People are going to forgive us for all what we're doing, and we're going to be popular again. Well, I've got a bit of bad news for Starmer and Labour. You won't be popular. You'll still be back to square one again next week. And as for the SNP, well, I don't think they'll be running Scotland come next May, when it's the Scottish elections. I don't think they'll be running Scotland come next May. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not Labour. As for Reform, well, they won some votes, but of course it wasn't enough to get them over the line. And as for the Tories, well, they're now non-existent. Of course, they've never been liked in Scotland, have they? Ever since Maggie Thatcher introduced the poll tax and made Scotland the first country in the UK to start paying it. And of course, the Scottish people have never forgiven the Tories for that, and they'll never will. But yes, it looks like Starmer is going to have a quiet weekend and something to celebrate. The fact that they won a by-election, an election, and he thinks, like I've said, that his troubles are all going to go away. He was going to be Mr. Popular. Well, it won't. Something will come along to kick his ass, and he'll be back to square one again, when he'll be in trouble with somebody, with some group of people, like he always is. Could this be the beginning of the end for the SNP governing Scotland? Well, let's hope it is. They're a bunch of lunatics, aren't they? I mean, look who they've had past First Ministers. You've had Alex Salmond, Nicola Cranky, and Useless Yousaf, and now you've got Useless McSweeney. Let's hope that the Scottish voters come at next year's Scottish elections kick the SNP out of government, because they've been in how long? 18 years is it? They've governed Scotland, and look what they've done. Nothing. But like I've said, really with Reform, them becoming a protest vote, just like the Liberals. Really, the Liberals are the same. They're just a protest vote, and Reform are getting the same. They're saying that Reform could win the next election and form the next government. Well, I don't think they will, because like I keep saying, the political establishment will not allow it. They won't allow reform to get anywhere near government. They'll do everything they can to stop them. Even though Starmer, we all know Starmer is useless. Don't be surprised if Labour get in again, and they'll probably get in again by a small majority. They won't get in by a big majority next time, but they'll get in again. Whether Starmer is still going to lead them into the next election remains to be seen, doesn't it? The way he's going at the moment, he's completely lost the plot. But as for the Tories, well, I think you could kiss them goodbye. If they do badly, like everybody's going to predict them going to do at the next election, then I think that'll be the end of the Tories. There's no way coming back for them if they do badly in the next election. Kemi Badenoch doesn't seem to be making much headway, does she? She's there's already murmurs starting that they're going to get rid of her. But you know what politics like? It's a brutal business, and well, let's just say that they're a bunch of backstabbers, these politicians, aren't they? Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.